when you can have a custom made set that's exactly what you need it to look like for your narrative, for your purposes. It's amazing. I mean, this technology is so cool. And that is what separates the amateur looking films from the professional looking movies. Hi everyone. So let's talk about the 3 big pain points that we as independent filmmakers have. Number 1, locations. Locations are super expensive. It's hard to find exactly what you're looking for, and you have to, usually as filmmakers, you have to beg, borrow, or steal. I've done all 3. I've had to pound the pavement to beg someone to give me their space and pay. Also, I've had to pay, and I've had to barter services in order to get location. I've had to film like at ungodly hours in order to use the location. It's a pain point. It hurts, right? And the second thing is production design, set design. This really enhances the film, but it's expensive to make a space look like really cool, right? And that is what separates the amateur, kind of looking films from the professional looking movies. The sets are usually so beautiful, right? And then the third thing that I think is a major pain point as an independent filmmaker, and I know other filmmakers will agree, is finding or having extras. Supporting artists, background actors, it's expensive. You need a lot of people to just fill out the seat, and you're just there hanging out in the background. You have to pay for every single one of them for the full day, right? So those were at least my particular 3 pain points, my major ones. And my production company, Sit and Pretty Productions, it is about helping independent filmmakers make their films either through post-production services like VFX and editing, or pre-production and production, all of that. But we've recently launched a virtual production studio that handles all 3 of these pain points. Now, first, I want you to take a look at a clip that I shot. This is like the raw shot from a short film that I made, just like playing around with an actress and an actor. It was nothing serious. It's called The Ick. There was no camera person. It was on sticks, and so there's no camera movement. And yeah, it was shot in my apartment, which I've shot a lot of things in. And so this is the shot. I want you to look at the shot now after I made a 3D background that I put that shot that you originally saw into and integrated it. So this is the shot right here.
I know.
Look, you have to be strong. I can't. I just know the second that I see him.
Now, that looks a lot better, right? And it really elevates the film, because if I were just to have that one shot and then it's kind of plain, it's really cropped in, I don't have any movement, but this 3D background allows me to move the camera. It allows me to, and it looks better than if, like, let's say you just took a video, right? Or a picture, I should say, and you made that the background, which a lot of people can do. But you pan it, you try to move it, there's no parallax. So it doesn't look like it was actually shot like that. Because when you move a camera in the real world, everything is, changes. There's parallax. So in order to get that, you need to build a 3D world. And so that's what I did. I took this shot, and then in my apartment, which I've shot, like I said, a million times, and I wanted it to look different. I didn't want to just like have my regular apartment. So I was able to add like these cool windows. I want my apartment to look like this now. This cool Chester draw in the side, and this cool piece of artwork, and it really elevates this little, silly short that we did. And it can do the same for your short film, for your feature film, for your, content that you're just putting out there. That is what my company, Pretty Productions, offers. We have a virtual production studio now. I'm so excited about this. So, that takes care of the location because you can literally anything that you want. You can have different pictures as a reference. We can build that in 3D and it will look great. It will look good. It will look real, right? Now, it's not cheap. Okay, there's a lot of work that goes into it still, and it's not cheap, but it is significantly cheaper than renting out a film space. That's like thousands of dollars a day, right? For each day that you need to film in there, that really adds up. So when you can have a custom made set, that's exactly what you need it to look like for your narrative, for your purposes. The coolest production design, whatever you can think of. And then you can either put your footage inside of it, or if you're local to me, we can actually come and shoot it for you with my green screen. You can come here or we can come to you. We're mobile, bring the green screen to you and we shoot it. And the cool thing is we have the camera tracking system. So we could track the camera as it's moving live on a day, and we can see the 3D set live that day with you in it with the key. Now that's not the final product because it never looks good. Like you need to take that video and comp it more and add things to make it, color it and do all that stuff, color match for it to look good. So I would never recommend just like the composite that you get, no. But you can see it so that if you want to do cool camera movements, you can do it on set and see what it's going to look like. And then it's so much easier to integrate that into first of all, it's integrated already. But then also if you have footage that you've already shot, either if you're in a green screen studio or if you're in like a regular space, like I was in my apartment, you just want to expand the world or put some CG elements in there. Yeah, you can do that too. You can move the camera too. If you want, it doesn't have to be on sticks the way mine was shot on sticks. You can move the camera, we can track it, and then we can put it in a 3D scene that's tracked and moving exactly like the way you shot it on the day of. Now, the third part, which is getting those background artists, those supporting artists, those extras, that's super expensive. It was hard. For my feature film, I got people to be extras. I'm in a bar, it can't be empty. And still, what I've been able to do is take 3D characters. They don't look photoreal up close. They're not the actors. Like we have real actors. But when we need like a long line of people outside of a club, we had only like a couple of actors. Then we could put 3D characters in line, have them moving like real, capture real movement, have them move like real people instead of like, those weird avatar movements that are robotic, and put them in the scene. And when the camera moves, they move with the camera. It's amazing. I mean, this technology is so cool. It's so amazing. And I'm so excited to be able to offer this to other feature filmmakers, to other filmmakers, to people who want to create and they are being held back by these pain points, right? Like this is the solution. This is the solution for you. Now, I will be uploading some videos, so definitely subscribe and like and turn your notification bell on. So I'll show you the process. It's a lengthy process, I'm not gonna lie, right? But the results are amazing. If you don't want to learn to do all that stuff, then you can hire us to do it for you. But if you kind of want to bite the bullet and do it yourself, yeah, I'll be uploading some tutorials and just some overviews of what it takes to get from point A to point B with this technology. And that's really it for this video. I'm just so excited because the possibilities are really endless now with the technology that we have. It's only getting better with AI, with VFX. Like this stuff is amazing. And your film could look just as good as any film that's, playing on a made-for-TV movie, on cable networks, in theaters. Yeah, it can. It can. You can really elevate the look. So like, subscribe, contact us, and I'm so looking forward to working with you. And stick around. I'll be uploading the ick soon, so you can see the final product and see if you can spot all the fake elements, the 3D, the stuff that makes it look good that's not necessarily real. And you don't have to just be limited to your apartment, the way it looks, the locations that you have, what you have. You can aim for the stars, baby. Aim for the stars, right? All right, so until the next one, thanks for joining me today. Bye.